In this video, we're going to quickly review how to calculate the circumference and the area of a circle. For circumference, you have two different options of formulas depending on what you know about the circle. In this first circle, we're given the radius. To calculate circumference from a radius, you use the formula c equals 2 pi r. In the second circle, we're given the diameter. To calculate the circumference using the diameter, it's c equals pi times d. For area, we only have one formula, and that's using the radius. To calculate the area of a circle, you use the formula a equals pi r squared. So if you're given the diameter, what you have to do first is find the radius. And to do that, you divide your diameter by 2. So diameter divided by 2 gives you your radius, and then that's the value you're going to use in the formula. Let's take a look at some examples. Let's start with an example using the radius. Here in my circle, the given radius is 7 inches. So for circumference, using radius, that's the formula c equals 2 pi r. So what I'm going to do is plug in 7 for r. So I would first have 2 times pi times 7. My in terms of pi answer would be 14 pi inches, whereas my rounded answer would come from 14 times 3.14, and that would give me a value of 43.96. So either of these would be good, depending on what format it asks you for. Next, for area, only one formula option there of pi r squared. So same thing, I'm going to plug in 7 for r. So pi times 7 squared. My in terms of pi answer would be 49 pi. And remember, units are squared. Or for the rounded answer, I would take my 49 and actually multiply it by 3.14, which gives me an answer of 153.86. So these are examples of finding the circumference and finding the area when you're given the radius. Next, let's look at the diameter. So finally, let's look at examples using the diameter. For circumference, when I have the diameter, my best formula is going to be c equals pi times d. So in this particular example, my diameter, or d, is 50. So my in terms of pi answer will just be 50 pi. My rounded answer, actually taking 50 and multiplying by 3.14, will give me a circumference of 157. Next up, for area, I only have a equals pi r squared. So when I have a diameter, I first need to cut that in half. So if my diameter is 50, I need to then divide that by 2 to tell me that the radius would be 25 centimeters. So in my area formula, I'm actually going to use the value of 25. So pi times 25 squared will get me the area. 25 squared is 625. So my in terms of pi area would be 625 pi. My rounded area would come from multiplying that 625 by 3.14. And I get a value of 1,962.5. So today you're going to be practicing each of these, finding the circumference and finding the area using both the radius and the diameter. Good luck!